There's a beautiful saying that goes, before man attempts to conquer the universe without, he should first attempt to conquer the universe within, the kingdom of the self.
Welcome to the Daily Yogi Podcast, where every weekday I'll share timeless yogi science lessons to help you live a more grounded and meaningful life.
It is no secret that we need to breathe in order to survive. If you weren't breathing right now, you would be dead, right? Breathing is an essential part of life. You can survive a little bit of time without drinking. You can survive a little bit of time without eating anything. But if you stop breathing, your life is going to be measured by just a few minutes. The yogis know that besides the physical benefits of breathing, which we have been exposed to in recent years, there's also a spiritual side. Everything around us has vital force or energy. And when you breathe, you're not only oxygenating the blood, but you're also absorbing that vital energy, which in turn, it will lengthen your days on this earth. It will increase your mental capacity, and it will also help you regulate your emotions. Our physical health and mental power depend upon proper breathing. And unfortunately, as civilized humans, we have learned incorrect methods of breathing. The yogis teach that the complete breath should be one that fills up the entire lungs. Whenever you breathe, fill your lungs completely. That way you will be able to oxygenate all of the blood that's coming to your lungs, and then in turn that blood will be fully nourished to go to all parts of your body. Your lungs are like bags, so imagine you're looking at it sideways. Whenever you take a breath, feel the lower part, then the middle part, and then the top part. And then when you exhale, do the same thing, but just opposite. And then do that every time you breathe. Do not only feel the upper part, you have to feel the entire lung to properly nourish the blood and absorb the energy that is contained in the air. The yogis teach that one of the great lessons to learn by every human is the oneness of all. The world is alive, it's full of intelligence in various degrees of manifestations. The trees, the dogs, the sky, the dirt, the clouds, everything, every being, it's part of the same manifestation. See yourself as part of it. Identify with all of life. Be in touch with nature, appreciate your surroundings, and if you're in a city, do the same. Appreciate the culture, the people, everyone around you. Realize that we are all interconnected and discard the sense of separateness. You'll face life with less fear, less worry, and less anxiety. You're gonna feel at home. And treat everyone as your brothers and sisters. Share the love with everyone and everything around you. Be kind to everyone and everything. It's easy to be kind to your family, to your loved ones. It's much harder to be kind to strangers, and especially to people that are unkind to you, or people that we consider bad people. But the yogis teach us that we should always be kind to anyone, because everyone is on their path, everyone is doing their best, and where we are kind, we're not only sharing that energy with other people, but we feel good about ourselves. When was the last time that you felt good by being unkind to people? Kindness opens many doors and makes you feel good. It elevates your vibration, and in return you attract circumstances in your life that are in harmony with that vibration. Remember, everyone is following their path, everyone is doing the best they can, and that's why you should always be kind. Always do the best you can with what you have. It doesn't matter if you're doing what you love. It doesn't matter if you're doing something you hate doing. Do your best. We're always going to find ourselves in situations or circumstances that differ from what we think we should be doing. But the yogis teach us that everything that we experience is meant to teach us a lesson. And the better we do it, the more mindful we are about that, the most we're going to learn from it and then go to the next lesson. The other option you have is complaining about it and not enjoying what you're doing. And you only invite misery, sadness, anxiety, worry into your life if you do that. Do the best you can. Work for work's sake. Do not get attached to the outcome or the results of your labor. Play your part in the game of life and do it to the best of your ability. You're gonna feel better, you're gonna learn your lessons, and you're gonna help the people around you when you do your best. Everyone is in their own path, in different stages of development. People that don't believe what you believe, people that are doing different things, people that we consider bad people. Everyone is doing their best based on their circumstances that they have experienced. Allow them to be on their path. Yes, we should try to reform people. We should try to guide them into being better human beings. But sometimes, no amount of argument is going to change someone's opinion or someone's mode of operating. So just allow them to be themselves. You're going to save yourself a lot of worry, a lot of stress. You cannot control other people. You can only control what you do. Do your best, be kind, and allow everyone else the same privilege. There's a beautiful saying that goes, before man attempts to conquer the universe without, he should first attempt to conquer the universe within, the kingdom of the self. Which means that if you want to be better at executing on your task, doing your duty, playing your part in the great game of life, you should go within. You should embrace the silence. You should meditate, sit with your thoughts, reflect, because that's going to allow you to control your thoughts better, to control your emotions, and to control your body. Meditation has plenty of physical benefits. We have seen it in recent times. It's growing and growing in civilized society. One of the biggest benefits that you can find is that when you meditate, you're able to separate yourself from the things that are not you. You are able to have a better perspective on life. Try making meditation a habit. It doesn't have to be a lot of time. It can be just a few minutes during the day. But that will help you regulate your emotions, will help you control your mind. It will bring you more peace. You'll be able to regulate your body and your breathing, and you'll be more creative. You'll have more mental clarity. Whatever you're doing, take a time to reflect every day and sit in silence. The Yogis teach us that the real man is pure spirit. We are not our bodies. We are not our mind. We are not our emotion. We have to learn how to separate the I things from the not I things. When you say my mind, my emotions, my body, that means that you are not those things. They are tools for your expression. And just like any tool, we can use them to our advantage. You can control them and not the other way around. So realize this. You're not your body. You're not your mind. You're not your emotions. Use them as you would use any other tool. This realization will give you a sense of power and clarity so that you can face the challenges of daily life. Meditation and being in silence is what helps you differentiate the I things from the not I things. Because when you're sitting in silence, you quiet the mind and you'll be able to observe these things. Do not be their slave, be their commander. Use them to your advantage and you'll be able to better navigate life. The yogis know that the real human is not the body. But that doesn't mean we should neglect it. That doesn't mean that we shouldn't take care of it. In fact, it is quite the opposite. The yogis teach that it is the temple of our spirit. So we need to take very good care of it and keep it healthy so that we're able to better experience life. Breathe properly. Drink plenty of water. We all know that we're like 70-80% water in our body. So if you're not drinking water consistently, it's obvious that your body is not gonna be able to function properly. Eat nourishing food. The less processed, the better. If you have two options, let's say beans, one is in a can and the other one, it's the grains. Which one do you think is better for you? Of course, the can is much easier to consume. But the best option for you is eating the one that's closest to nature. Apply this principle to everything that you eat. Try to eat more grains and vegetables and consume less meat. Now, this doesn't mean that you should avoid meat altogether. If you go to someone's house and they don't have anything else to offer but animal products, don't discard them, eat them. And also, every time you eat, chew and masticate food properly until it dissolves in your mouth and automatically swallows itself. That way the saliva will touch every part of the food you put in your stomach and will react with the juices in your stomach to properly digest it. Enjoy the sunshine. We all know that the sun has a lot of energy and warmth to give us. Try to spend at least a little bit of time each day receiving that vital energy. It will invigorate you. And also exercise. It doesn't have to be yoga, although yoga is amazing because it resembles common daily movements. It can be any kind of exercise or physical activity. Maybe you already do some kind of physical activity in your regular job. And if you do that, that's great. But if you don't, if you're working on a computer or sitting down each day, take the time before or after work to do a little bit of physical exercise so that you can keep your body healthy and strong. The best teacher is experience. Try to experience as many things as possible. Don't be afraid of suffering. Don't be afraid of pain. In fact, these are the best teachers. Every painful experience in our lives is meant to teach us something. Embrace the pain, reflect on it, and learn, and then pass to the next lesson. Experience is the great teacher. And we should also follow the guidance and advice of people that have gone before us. If you are wise, you can profit from the mistakes of other people. But there's nothing that beats experiencing and proving things by yourself. Have a sense of humor. It is one of the greatest gifts that we have. Laugh at yourself when you make mistakes. Don't take yourself too seriously. In this way, you'll be able to experience life in a much more light-hearted way, and it will make things much more peaceful and easy for you. Don't take things too seriously. Don't take them too personally. Learn to have a laugh. It will help you immensely in connecting with other people. See the funny side of things and embrace the humor. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share with your friends. And if listening is more of your style, find Daily Yogi on your favorite podcast platform. Or if you prefer reading each episode, subscribe to the newsletter. Links in the description below. And remember, take this lesson into the silence. See you next time.